Hello everyone, welcome back for another episode of the Family Chit Chat. I am Tom Pounder, and today we are continuing our series on peace. Peace is proving you care more about each other than winning an argument. Today we're going to talk about three people. David, who would eventually become the king of Israel, and a mighty warrior, a guy named Nabal, and then Nabal's wife Abigail. We're going to talk about how David and Nabal kind of did not see eye to eye on something, but how Abigail, a very wise woman, actually was able to prevent an argument and actually prevent a kind of a war as well. So I want you to pause the video right now, read the story, and answer these few questions. And then when you're done, press play, and we'll see more about how Abigail was such a wise woman and how she helped the whole situation. All right, pause the video now. All David wanted for his men was to be fed. After all, they had taken care of Nabal's sheep and everything like that. And so all David wanted was for his men to be taken care of. But Nabal didn't. He refused to accept that, and he pushed them away and turned them away. And David was furious about this. He was so furious, he said, "Strap on your swords, men. Let's go. We're going to get in a fight." Okay? That's what guys do sometimes. That's what they do. But Abigail, being a wise woman, heard about this and prevented a major disaster for both of them by making food and then rushing out to meet David and his men. And she created peace between both parties. And so our bottom line for today is, prove you care more about others by being part of the solution. Abigail was part of the solution. She prevented this whole thing. She could have just chosen to just let it be and so sorry for Nabal or David, a war was going to happen. But she said, no, I don't want this. I want to be part of the solution. And she prevented this big war from happening. And in the same way, guys, when we see things happening, we can either choose to kind of just say, nah, that's their problem. I don't need to worry about it. Or you can be part of the solution and you can help the situation out. Now, not every situation you can help, but I think by choosing to be a part of the solution and thinking of ideas, you can prevent a lot of bad things that happen between your friends or your family members as well. So I would encourage you, think like Abigail. Think about how you can be part of the solution because you care so much about people. That's your challenge for today. And if you got some cool stories, definitely share it in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. All right, everyone, that kind of wraps up our story. But before we wrap up completely, I want to review the memory verse we've been looking at all month long. Do you remember what it is? It's this, Romans 14:19. So let us do all we can to live in peace, and let us work hard to build up one another. Work hard to live in peace and build up one another. That is our challenge for today and this whole month. So I hope you are able to do that and live in peace with other people. All right, everyone, well, I'll be back next week as we kind of wrap up our series on peace. See you next week, everyone.